Introducing first, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in 117 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Friday night on SmackDown, Triple H said this man will win the Money in the Bank contract here tonight. His latest protege, so to speak, Seth Rollins. Rollins entering his first Money in the Bank ladder match here tonight. Many believe he's the odds-on favorite. You climb a ladder, you grab the briefcase. It's almost a guarantee you'll become champion.
By virtual certainty, you will become champion if you get to that contract and you possess it and own it.
And the game has to think, if Seth Rollins wins, that'll be best for business.
Next, from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
He enters his third Money in the Bank ladder match in his career. He won at WrestleMania 22, and John, 71 days later, Rob Van Dam would cash in.
He was only the second ever to win a Money in the Bank contract, and you're right, he cashed it in. ECW would not stand successfully to become WWE champion.
Being accompanied by Zed Coulter from Perry, Oklahoma, weighing in at 275 pounds, he is the real American, Jack Swagger.
Jack Swagger entering his fourth Money in the Bank ladder match. He won at WrestleMania 26, and he would cash in less than a week later.
Just 6 days later, he cashed in against Chris Jericho to become the World Heavyweight Champion.
And it's interesting because the Money in the Bank ladder match was really born out of an idea created by Chris Jericho.
From Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 213 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler entering his fourth Money in the Bank ladder match. He won back in 2012. He held on it for 268 days before cashing in.
The second longest only to Edge, who held it for 281 days, and Dolph Ziggler also cashed it in, becoming World Heavyweight Champion.
Kingston entering his fifth Money in the Bank ladder match. He said on a tweet moments ago, it's been 2 years since I last saw you. Tonight we dance again, just like old times. Oh, how I missed you. Money in the Bank.
And from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
Well, batten down the hatches, fasten your seatbelt, things are about to get crazy.
And Ambrose wastes a little time going right to work on Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins in the brawl has started here at ringside.
Whoa.
And Ambrose going right after Rollins into the timekeeper area. And Dean Ambrose taking out a personal vendetta on Rollins here tonight. Meanwhile, the action inside the ring begins. Swagger and Kingston. And Rob Van Dam and Kofi Kingston now. Kofi Kingston, who's been so spectacular over the years in this event. He has done some amazing things on those ladders.
Kofi Kingston, one of the only people to compete in 4 straight consecutive Money in the Bank ladder matches.
And true to form, look at Kofi going right after a ladder, getting involved in this matchup. You're right, Kofi's been like Spider-Man in some of these matches.
And the tug-of-war won by Jack Swagger. Swagger looks to set up the ladder and climb to grab the briefcase. And that's what we're talking about. Kingston can do amazing things on the ladder here in this matchup. Kick right to the face of Swagger.
Right on the button of Jack Swagger.
It looked like he went so high there, that drop kick, like it came off of the ladder.
Going to be non-stop action here. First of 2 ladder matches tonight. Kofi Kingston.
Wait a minute, boom drop.
Oh, a little twist in midair. John, is there any strategy in this match?
Survive.
Whoa! And clear the ring like Kofi does.
Survive the steal. Those ladders hurt when they hit you like that.
And Kofi realizing that this is his opportunity. There's nobody in the ring. The briefcase is up high. Kofi Kingston can sit up that ladder, and he can win the contract right here tonight.
Could be one of the quickest Money in the Bank winners ever.
Get it up there, Kofi.
What an opportunity by Kofi Kingston. He's got to scale the ladder and grab the briefcase. Kofi Kingston, to John's point, could win this thing in record time. Kofi Kingston
Ambrose
climbing
is
the
out
ladder.
here not even noticing the fact that Kofi
He
is...
sees him.
Well, he was
There he
out here.
sees him.
Dean Ambrose now
Whoa!
sends Kofi Kingston off the top rope and taking out all the men outside the ring.
Did you see that?
Oh, and here's Rollins intercepting Ambrose, and now
Whoa,
Seth
whoa, whoa,
Rollins
whoa.
looking to climb the ladder. And now
Look at
Dean
Dean
Ambrose. And now Seth Rollins' turn. Oh! Remember, Seth Rollins wanted Dean Ambrose in this match. He wanted to be able to keep an eye on Ambrose. He didn't want Ambrose coming out of the shadows and costing him the opportunity at the contract tonight.
Ambrose said he was going to show up at Boston anyway and screw the match up.
Well, Seth Rollins had to plead his case to Triple H. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And Triple H says if it backfires, it's on you, Seth.
Dean Ambrose said face or case.
Oh, no.
What's he going to use the ladder for?
Oh, no. Yeah, you better try to block that with everything you got, Seth Rollins. And Dean Ambrose better as well. You don't want to be suplexed onto that steel ladder. But, oh, man. Sometimes you just can't help it.
Dean Ambrose. Remember, Rollins is the man who stabbed him in the back as we take another look earlier on.
Yeah, this was amazing. Watch Kofi measured off, hit that top rope, and land on two opponents.
Look at Ambrose. Dean Ambrose setting up the ladder underneath the briefcase. Could be Ambrose opportunity. Imagine what Triple H and the Authority would do if Dean Ambrose won the case here tonight. And now it's Swagger, who's won in the past. And now Ambrose switching sides and Jack Swagger giving chase. Now everybody trying to scramble up the ladder.
Dean Ambrose, Jack Swagger off, and then, oh! This is, like you said, just a mad scramble. Everybody's going up the
And now
ladder.
Kofi and
Look at
Dolph.
this. Look at
This
this.
doesn't end well.
And Jack Swagger. And Ambrose back in the thick of things. And there goes Ambrose.
Back to Kofi and Dolph. What you gonna do?
Yeah. Great minds think alike. Both of them racing up that ladder.
Dolph wants to feel what it's like to grab the briefcase again. Kofi's never felt that emotion of winning the Money in the Bank contract. Kofi had a handful of hair. Remember, no rules in this match. Every man for himself. And now Rollins using the ladder.
Put that ladder through that upright ladder. Oh, man.
The RVD chants begin here at the sold-out TD Garden in Boston. 15,652 WWE fans.
And then again, Seth Rollins driving that one ladder through the other ladder into the heads of two opponents, and now RVD.
goes Rollins.
Whoa!
It's been just over 8 years since RVD won that Money in the Bank.
Remember, all these superstars chosen to be in this match by COO Triple H.
Yeah.
Van Dam! Using the ladder to his advantage.
Yeah, that ladder just following Seth Rollins down to the mat.
Where you've been in ladder matches, so dangerous.
Yeah, I got to tell you, though, to be honest with you, when you're in that match, you think of, you're just thinking about, you've got your eyes on the prize. You don't even think about the danger when you're in these matches. That stuff just happens to you.
I did. I'm scared of heights.
Rob Van Dam, a little bit of rolling thunder onto the ladder. Welcome to Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins.
Whoa. And Ambrose sent for a ride, and oh. Rob Van Dam showing out right now, but here comes the show off. Oh, man.
And Van Dam again, and Van Dam has been dominating here in this stretch of this match.
Kidding. Rob Van Dam has got everybody laid out. Get a ladder.
Oh, no, he's not, no, from the top rope, the 5-star to Swagger.
That's all well and good, Rob, but you got to climb the ladder. Look at Zeb. About to have a conniption fit over there.
Well, Zeb Colter realizes what it means for Jack Swagger. Swagger knows what it means to win. How winning this contract can change your life, can change your perception in WWE around the world. Van Dam's been there before, too. Van Dam trying to win it again for the second time in his career. Rob Van Dam is so close. Now Kofi on the other side. Kofi's never tasted success in this match.
Man.
And Jack Swagger not going to allow him to do it right now.
Watch out!
And now Kingston again.
Rob Van Dam not going to let anything slow his momentum down. Rob Van Dam has been on a proverbial roll in this match.
But you see how tough it is. You actually have to incapacitate everybody else in this match to give yourself time to get up the ladder.
And again, you've taken out everyone except these two, and now they're fighting and battling it out.
Van Dam in a precarious situation up there. That's not
What's
some
going to
place
give
you
here?
want
Oh,
to
man, who is Swagger with a ladder?
Right in the lower back of Kofi.
And a kidney area of Kingston. And out of the midsection, and Kofi Kingston taken out of the equation. And now Jack Swagger going to turn his attack to Van Dam.
Yeah, this could be bad. Swagger with that big ladder in his hands.
He's dangerous enough without a weapon.
Swagger is a weapon.
What's he thinking here? Jack, the ladder of the briefcases. You're way off. Briefcase is over the center of the ring.
I don't think he cares. I think he's going for Van Dam here.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Both these men high atop that very tall ladder.
You got to get out of there, Rob. Oh, nice.
And it's
Headbutt.
Swagger with the ladder.
Whoa!
Now what's Van Dam going to do?
Oh, no. No. The very ladder that Swagger brought over there.
And look at Seth Rollins from behind. Seth Rollins. Now Rollins and Van Dam fighting at the top of the ladder.
Van Dam planted a 5-star frog splash from high atop that ladder, and Seth Rollins cut him off.
Yeah, that ladder's nowhere near the briefcase. This just does spell something bad for somebody.
Oh, guys, here comes Swagger again.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Rollins and Rob Van Dam up top, Swagger down below.
Oh, no!
Oh, my God! From near the top of the ladder.
Well, that's it for Rob Van Dam.
I think you're right, King. Rob Van Dam is done. What an incredible fall.
Seth Rollins, yeah, watch this
Look
again.
at this landing. The fall's not bad.
Meanwhile, Ambrose is back in the picture.
The landing.
Dean Ambrose is back in the picture, and he goes right after Seth Rollins.
Once again, Dean Ambrose. Wait.
Top rope. Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Top rope superplex from the top of the ladder. You gotta be kidding me! From the top of the ladder, Ambrose and Rollins.
Watch this again.
Look how high they are above the top rope.
Oh, man. Let's see that again from the Wile E. Coyote cam. Look, oh, man. You just keep falling, getting smaller and smaller until you hit that mat.
Ambrose trying to recover from the fall. He took the brunt of it as well. Watch this. This is absolutely incredible.
I don't think the human body was designed to take this.
Oh, man.
That is an incredible fall.
Guys, if Triple H is watching this, That had to make him cringe.
And again, let's remind everyone, the reason Ambrose is in this match is because Seth Rollins wanted him in there to keep an eye on him. And Ziggler back in the fold.
Well, what's best for business may have just been put out of business.
Uh-oh, Swagger grabbing Dolph Ziggler, sending Dolph face first off the ladder. And that's sandwiched Ambrose between the ladder and the ropes as well. Now Kingston back in it, runs into an elbow from Swagger. And the 270-pounder from Oklahoma right back in this. Wow, what a throw.
You don't want to get this big guy on the roll.
And Swagger's a beast. And he knows what it takes to climb the ladder in this situation.
Oh no, look out!
And now using the ladder to his advantage.
Swagger won that Money in the Bank contract just 2 years ago.
Kofi, who went to college at Boston College. Not a good homecoming for Kingston.
What are you thinking?
So it's just as bad on Swagger.
No kidding. He may have cracked his ribs.
But it's about the opportunity, a chance to climb the ladder and almost guarantee yourself a championship down the road.
I don't get it. Swagger sets up the ladder in the corner of the ring and brutalizes himself.
Yeah, but look what it's done. It's allowed Swagger to be the only one in the ring, guys. Jack Swagger alone in the ring.
That was Oklahoma's strategy, is what that was.
Swagger gonna climb up to the top rope, an opportunity to grab the briefcase.
He's there, guys, he's there.
Rob Van Dam,
is
though.
Rob Van Dam even conscious?
Who knows? Rob Van Dam's all about. Rob Van Dam here, and Jack Swagger, top of the ladder, exchanging right hands. Now it's Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Every man for himself, but working to save the match for one another. Ambrose exploding up the ropes. Van Dam caught up. And again, it comes down to Rollins and Ambrose.
Guys, these bodies are hitting the ground hard.
And now the scramble again for Ambrose and Rollins. Who's going to be top of the ladder? One of these men could be Money in the Bank. Mr. Money in the Bank, who's it going to be? Look at Ambrose and Rollins go.
Rollins wanted Ambrose here so he can keep an eye on him. Is his strategy going to work?
Oh, he's looking him right in the eye now.
Yeah, he's keeping more than his eyes on him. He's keeping his fist on him. He's keeping his head on him. Everything he can.
And Rollins is down and Ambrose is there.
Ambrose is about to get the Money in the Bank contract.
Dean Ambrose is there. It's Dean Ambrose's moment. It's Ambrose's opportunity. Jack Swagger, one last effort, and he catches Ambrose and plants him.
Yeah, but Ambrose countered and got a DDT on Swagger.
Dean Ambrose countering into the DDT, and again it's down to Rollins and Ambrose.
But it looks like right now Rollins is a little more left in the tank. Up that ladder.
Seth
A few
Rollins.
more rungs.
A few more feet, Seth. You become the Money in the Bank contract holder.
Is Rollins going to make Triple H's prediction come through? No!
I think Ambrose has hurt his shoulder. Maybe on that DDT that he gave Swagger when he came off the ladder.
Yeah, imagine that.
You know, that's that shoulder that Bray Wyatt had hurt just a few weeks ago.
I think all these guys are hurt.
That's that shoulder that Bray Wyatt hurt on SmackDown just a few weeks ago.
There's our doctor. Our doctor is in the ring checking on Dean Ambrose. And Dean's telling Dean Ambrose to take it easy. There's our trainer.
Seriously involved.
Well, Dean, this is for your own good if the doctor's telling you not to compete.
Well, John, you were right. He re-injured the shoulder when he delivered the DDT to Swagger, and I believe the doctor said
Doctor's throwing him out of the match.
Yeah,
the doctor's throwing Dean Ambrose out of the match.
Well, he's either got a dislocated shoulder or
Guys,
a broken
this is
collarbone.
Rollins' opportunity here. Seth Rollins' chance. There's nobody else stirring. Seth Rollins is going to climb the ladder. Seth Rollins could be moments away from becoming Mr. Money in the Bank.
Rob Van Dam.
And now
Rob Van Dam still around.
trying to run interference.
This is incredible.
The rubber band man. Van Dam and Seth Rollins top of the ladder now, high above the ring. That's Kofi. Kofi with a ladder. What
in the world is Kofi about to do?
One ladder into the other ladder, and
Kofi building a
on the
bridge
top
of some
rope.
kind.
It's like an erector set out here.
All three men.
God, this is so dangerous.
Oh my God, extremely dangerous. Whoa. Now Now Van Dam's caught up. Look at Van Dam's got his leg. Oh, now Van Dam grabbing his hamstring. And now Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston's opportunity. There are bodies falling everywhere in this match. Now they're attending to Van Dam. Rollins is there. Rollins a fingertip away from winning Mr. Money in the Bank.
Or is it Kofi's time?
Rollins through the ladder. Oh my Lord! Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
You got it,
It's
Kofi.
Kofi's moment.
You got
It's
it,
Kofi's
Kofi.
time. It's Kofi's opportunity.
Kofi, you
Kofi's
got
on
it.
Dolph Ziggler.
No, Dolph.
And Ziggler ending Kofi's dream momentarily. Every man for himself. There are no friends in this match. Went for the SOS. Ziggler planting Kingston. And now Ziggler's cleared the playing field.
Well, we already got, looks like 2 major injuries. Dean Ambrose, Rob Van Dam, and Seth Rollins may be out of this thing as well. It was a horrible landing for Seth Rollins. Watch this again.
Look at this.
Look at Seth. Yeah. Oh my God, onto the ladder, and then watch the ladder collapse. Whoa, look at that. And then watch that.
And Van Dam's back in it, King. Van Dam's back in it. As we see another look of Seth Rollins. A finisher to Van Dam by Ziggler. Swagger's back in as well. Ziggler to Swagger. Dolph has cleared
Can
the
Dolph
field.
do it again?
Ziggler's opportunity. He said on a number of occasions, can lightning strike twice? Kofi went for trouble in paradise. Dolph Ziggler! Oh my God! Zigzag to Kingston! Did you see him bouncing
but
off the ladder?
Ziggler landed on the ladder as well.
Both landed on the ladder.
Ziggler staring up at the briefcase, staring up at the contract. He talked about how his life changed the first time he won Money in the Bank, how he went on to become world champion. And this is why Ziggler does.
Watch this last. Oh, man. Guys, I'm telling you, we got a lot of, I don't know who they are, but we got a lot of superstars that aren't going to be able to finish this match.
And it's Ziggler's time. It could be Ziggler's moment. Dolph Ziggler trying to win Money in the Bank for the second time in 3 years.
He's there. He's almost there.
Jack Swagger
again. Oh, no, he's trying to put that ankle lock on. He's got it on.
The Patriot lock, and as Ziggler's halfway up the ladder, screaming in pain.
God knows what Swagger will do to himself here. Swagger quits putting punishment out on everybody else on
But
himself.
look at Dolph somehow still timing, using just his arm strength. It's amazing. How is he doing this?
It's all about the opportunity and the contract to almost guarantee yourself the WWE World title.
Dolph, you're there. If he could just get his feet under him. If he's got a leg to stand on.
Lightning may strike twice.
Can Dolph do it?
2 years ago at Money in the Bank, Dolph won it. He cashed it in 268 days later. He's about to win it again.
Oh, Ziggler near the top of the
Go,
ladder.
Dolph,
He's
go.
got the briefcase in his hands. He's got the briefcase in his hands.
He only has one ankle that's healthy.
He's there. Oh, no.
Seth Rollins with a chair.
On that same ankle that Jack Swagger had into the Patriot lock.
And now Rollins attacking Dolph Ziggler. All legal in this match.
Seth may be the sole survivor.
Yeah, Seth, there's nobody to stop him. Who's going to stop Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins gonna crawl up the ladder. He's gonna climb to the top. He's gonna grab the briefcase and the contract. And wait a minute! Dean Ambrose is back! Ambrose is back! Ambrose is back! And he goes after Rollins with a chair. And now Ambrose unloading on Seth Rollins. Vindication.
Yeah.
Revenge.
How apropos he's using that chair on Seth Rollins.
Retribution.
On him.
Deja vu. And now it's Ambrose's time. It's Ambrose's moment. Come on,
He's climbing
Dean.
with one arm.
Dean trying to stick it to Rollins. Trying to stick it to the authority. Trying to win the contract. goodness. Oh, no, 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 no! A tombstone pile driver to Ambrose. What do you mean? Is Kane going to climb the ladder?
That means Ambrose is no longer in the match.
Oh, no.
All right, now where are we going?
Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me.
Kane has cleared the way. This
He's holding the ladder.
he's actually holding and balancing the ladder.
This is ridiculous. You know damn well that Kane was sent out here by Triple H.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
Dean Ambrose had the Money in the Bank contract won. Ambrose was going to be Mr. Money in the Bank before Kane came down here and screwed Ambrose, handing the briefcase, handing the contract to Seth Rollins. Kane again doing the bidding of the Authority.
Well, you're right. The game gets exactly what he wants, what he thinks is best for business.
And how telling was that interview from Seth Rollins earlier tonight when Seth Rollins said, plan A, I win the contract, plan B, and there's always a plan B, I win the contract.
Oh, maybe McKinney came down to win the briefcase and changed his mind.
He wasn't even in the match.
Let's go back and look at this horrifying move right here. I mean, guys, when you see that, how Seth Rollins was able to even get back in this thing. It looked like he had the match won at this point, but Dean Ambrose shows back up, starts hammering him with that chair.
Are you not missing something, guys? This is 100% illegal. Once you leave the match like Ambrose did, he's done.
Oh my baby, there's no way you can spin this.
Kane
You
came
cannot
out
spin
here.
this tonight.
It's not
You
a
cannot
spin. He
spin
was
this
thrown
tonight.
out of the match, Michael, by the doctor. Kane came out here to right a
You
wrong
don't
is
know,
what he did.
John, you do not know what happened in the back. You don't know if Ambrose got cleared or not. The bottom line is this. That tombstone pile driver right there cost Dean Ambrose the chance of the contract and handed it to Seth Rollins. There's no way you can spin this tonight.
I'm not gonna
This was a
dispute that.
complete setup
What happened
by
right
the
in front of our
Authority.
eyes?
It was a complete setup by the
Give me
Authority.
a break with your conspiracy theories.
Now, look
Ambrose
at-
should have never came back.
Seth
Kane
Rollins.
righted or wrong.
Seth Rollins with a huge smile on his face, and I'm sure there's one on the face of the Authority right now as well.
So
And
what this
Kane
means-
put justice back in
So
the
what
world.
this means is Seth Rollins inside that briefcase has a contract that he can cash in anytime
Seth
for a
deserved
WWE
this.
World Title opportunity.
Wait a minute.
Now, did I tell you there were smiles on the faces of the Authority? Look at them, grinning like Cheshire cats.
Yeah, they're proud.
They should be. It's a great match.
It was a great match till Kane showed up.